Good evening to a new episode of Dev Talk and Play.
Yes,
And yeah,
maybe you
with
can.
Jana and Friedrich. Is it not good enough?
All right, sorry. So, I think now it's better.
Cool. This episode is about Consortium, a strange Star Trek-like murder mystery game, and I played it, I think, 6 years ago.
Wait, and Wild Hannes is in the stream.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I'm a bit slow today. Right, and Consortium, I played it 6 years ago
Yeah,
for like an hour, and
but you
I
didn't
just thought,
continue?
I think it was too much for me, and I just want I want to wonder with you why I didn't play it further
Yeah, it's interesting.
today.
I remember it's very sterile.
Yeah,
Is
it
that a
looks
word?
sterile.
Um,
But
yeah,
before we get to that, do you have anything else to talk
complain.
about? Yeah, complain.
I complain about Duolingo all the time.
Okay,
Yeah,
Duolingo, that's another game,
yeah,
and
it's too much a game. Like the little app I'm using for is it visible when I show up the phone for learning French and Japanese? And I mean, kudos to the team. It's an amazing app, but I get so angry sometimes. I mean, I think often it's damn, often it's rather with myself than with the like. I
ooh.
think it's visible, right? A bit. Yeah, I often get rather angry with myself than the app, but it's so much gamified, you know. They even added so much more to it. Like when you finish the game, it's like finishing a level in a mobile game where like the marks come and then the count and the and then all the animations until you can finally get to the next level. They even have that in there. I'm really after finishing election, I'm sitting like this for a minute trying to get to the next
I remember we watched
election.
some episode of some sci-fi series where everything was gamified, even like cooking and stuff.
Ah, that one.
And now we really do that. Like FitXR is also totally gamified with
Yeah. It's the VR sport app you're
where
using.
yeah, we are
Yeah.
not getting totally out of shape app.
Yeah. Although there I see I'm still kind of motivated, but with Duolingo, I feel it's so much you want to read Hannes. Comment? Okay, he says, lol, yeah, I'm gaming it more than I'm learning these days. The leaderboards are distracting me.
Yeah,
Yeah, the leaderboard is
I try
also
to
a
ignore
thing.
them.
I must say, I dropped down to, like, for those who don't know Duolingo has leaderboards and even have given them names. I think the highest is Diamond. I also hate every Sunday the new leaderboard is created and you see the three winners. And every time I think,
Who
I don't
cares?
care for these people. Fuck you.
But you
And
want to be one of
and I'm
them.
always in the Pearl League, which is not very high. The highest is the Diamond League. And I must say, since I'm in Pearl League again, like I dropped down like 3 leagues from the best league,
Yeah.
I'm happy because it's really, I don't have to struggle. I don't have to, oh no, one more lection in the evening. Like I'm at my parents and I have to do like 3 more
Yeah, but
lections.
the evil bird reminds me every so often,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you dropped out of the seventh best, and now I can't
Yeah.
get to the next league. What I
And
don't know.
I hate it. I hate their gamification. But what I also like, what I often do, like, I'm, I did a mistake. You got those lections,
Lessons,
lessons, whatever.
whatever.
Those chapters. Like every icon is a chapter, like tonic, whatever this is, food and money and jobs,
Is
and
Tonics not
and the problem is
the Tiens and
yeah, Lasien, and stuff. And I did a mistake. I quickly, whenever you make a lecture, a lesson, something you start a new icon. It's first it's green, and I think when you finish all the lessons in there, you get the next lesson in the next on the next, you know.
Hi, Caster. It's nice to see you.
I'm trying to describe an app here. Hey, Caster. So I quickly dropped below because I did a lot of lessons, but the lessons have different colors. That means the more you do them, the more you change the colors, like from, I think, violet to blue, from blue to green, from green to orange, from orange to gold, and the final
That's a
is
new hit.
the purple. And I got so deep down, I made so many of them, but never finished them. And now I'm in the mood to accomplish everything and to bring everything to the violet, the last
Yeah,
level
get the
of
crown.
perfection. Yeah, get the king's crown. So, but the problem is that I forgot all the perfect little details in those lessons. So I have to do them all again to
Sure.
really be able to get the crown.
Yeah, and once in a while the crowns break, and it's always Madame et Messieurs that's breaking, so it's always this stupid beginner lesson that I have to do again. But it gets
Yeah.
me like 50 points
I don't
because
do them. I don't do this shitty salute hell
because
again.
you get like 20 points for them, and then 5 added bonus, and then double, because always that's the thing you do. Try to get the double XP stuff for a quarter hour.
Yeah.
So I'm mini maxing my Duolingo skill.
What you learn for that is like Madame, Monsieur, oh salut. Instead
I
of
don't
doing
know.
new lections.
I saw someone talking in on Discord today accidentally in French,
Yeah.
and I understood almost every word in it.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah, no, sure.
I think it's just okay. I have the language around me and I use it, even
Yeah.
though I'm not reading any text or something. But Madame et Messieurs, whatever, I can do it.
Yeah, we also started watching French series, right? Like Osmosis is on.
Yeah, okay, but I think I understood one word.
Yeah, me too.
Million. I didn't even get any oui or non or
Yeah.
merci
Like what I learned after
or madame
learning,
or monsieur.
like what I learned yesterday by watching of Osmosis is that learning French for 8 years didn't prepare me for real French.
At least not for spoken French.
Yeah. Like serious French. But it's good that we finally do this.
Maybe we should write the makers that they speak more slowly.
Yeah, clearly the Germans don't understand it.
I mean, I have to watch everything with subtitles. I sometimes even wish it for German.
Yeah, because
Stuff.
Germans are mumbling. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
but everybody is mumbling, and
Yeah, I mean there's mumblecore. That's even
there are
style.
some things I understand without
Subtitles.
subtitles. Some YouTubers that are very good,
Yeah,
but it's seldom.
yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Oh, I have another Duolingo complaint. Really, that's what I just told you. Like, you have a lection, and you can skip to the next color level if you
I never
feel
do that.
you are prepared. And I felt prepared because jobs, it's stuff I had like 8 years ago in the beginning of learning French.
Yeah, but you
So
forgot
I
everything.
tried to skip them. I had only 3 lessons left to be able to go to the next level anyway. So, but I needed 3 repetitions because I had so many, like 3 mistakes, and you failed. And I failed I did 4 attempts. And if I would have just done the normal lessons, I would have get to the next level anyway. But I tried to skip 3 lessons. And by then I did 4 attempts, you know. And the worst thing about this is Duolingo doesn't, so I didn't get any points. You get streaks, and when you learn every day, you get a streak. And it reminds you, like you are on fire and the fire's lost, and even like 10 minutes before midnight, it says, hey, your streak is gone. Don't you want to learn? But if you fail learning lessons, you can do Duolingo for 1 hour. But if you can't make a lesson, finish it, you don't get a streak. And I hate them for that. I fucking hate them for that. So, my rant is finished.
Poor internet bonus fake points.
Yeah, totally.
I think it's funny because I had my university on Tuesday
Yeah.
teaching some students about the dark art of game development. And in some free stuff, like they have to give Vorträge.
Talks.
Yeah, they have to do little 5-minute talks about a certain topic.
Yeah.
And in the discussion, one of them really complained and hated about Duolingo too. It's a common theme.
Yeah.
I mean, because of the bird. They hate the bird. The shitty bird. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I think for the next Halloween I do the green owl.
But hey, we are at birds. Another
Castor
bird.
wrote something.
Okay.
Just let me read it. I'm very slowly learning a bit of Polish. Oh, that's a beautiful language.
That's hard.
Watch the Witcher original series in Polish. It's fun. This mainly consists of Googling word etymologies to compare them with Russian. Yeah, I think so. I started to learn it on Duolingo, but quickly forgot about it, lol.
I tried to learn another language on Duolingo too, but I think I'm concentrating on one now.
Yeah, I learned Russian. I started with Russian on Duolingo. And what I love about it is they also have, like, you can learn the writing, like the Kirill letters. But I completely forgot about it already, really. I can't read them anymore, although I was really good in it.
That's the problem, even with French. If I don't use it all the time, then I'm forgetting it.
I think my Japanese learning was more intense. I think the problem with Cyrillic letters is they look so damn close to ours, but are not. It's easier for me to learn Japanese kanji. I really remember then the fucking Cyrillic letters because they look so close. My brain gets so confused. I can't remember. I refuse to remember them because they confuse me. It sucks. It really sucks. What says it? It says Avlad. No. What does it say? Avlad.
You really forgot everything.
Avrad. Avrad? No, I don't know. And it's not even. It's like some month ago. I learned Russian.
No, you.
I think from January I started again.
Oh, it's just A B C D E.
Oh my God, I failed so hard.
Yeah, okay.
That's
next time we talk about it, we don't talk
That's
about
why
it.
I gave it up. So exactly that.
Another bird. To Twitter.
Oh yeah, another.
Do we want to talk about
bird?
The shitty bird.
Yeah. Come to Mastodon, everyone.
Yeah, right. I wanted to toot something on Mastodon, and it's so great I couldn't post a picture. So my current toot about this stream doesn't have any pictures.
Yeah, somebody made the fun, to push your blood up in the morning, they're using Twitter, and to calm down, they're using Mastodon in the evening because the servers are down then, and you can't really see anything. Yeah. What are you doing?
Nothing. I just wanted to check if anybody retweeted my tweet.
Woohoo. So
You did.
yeah, I mean Mastodon is really I know it was confusing. I'm super happy it exists. At least, you can say anything you want about Mastodon, but I'm happy that we have at least this little alternative to jump to.
I think co-host still didn't gave me the chance to. I'm still not.
Do you want to show the website?
I can do
to everyone?
that.
Maybe you want to close your favorites?
Why?
You don't need to, but sometimes
I don't have any bad in my favorites. So
a co-host really
this is co-host. I'm following Arthur the Caster and Voxel, so I didn't do anything right now.
I try to remember where I know the logo from. Some old PC. It's gaming.
I bet it's a logo generator.
Something.
Anyway,
like that.
I'm still in the waiting period, and
so it's very exclusive.
I love how bad it looks. It looks like Internet 1995 maybe. And I want that back. I really want the old internet back. So
the old internet, like the slow one where pictures were really loading like this. Do you mean this internet? Do you miss it? Where you would really
maybe even sometimes that too. Yeah.
Where you would really I just remember, like, I don't know when it was, like maybe 1998 or something. I was a real hard Tolkien fan. I read Lord of the Rings. It was before the movie came out. And I wanted to get more stuff, you know. And then I heard of Alan Lee and all the artworks. You couldn't buy the art books back then, or at least I couldn't. I didn't know, you know, that how to get them.
Yeah.
And I think even not even Amazon. I didn't even use Amazon back then when I read Lord of the Rings, so I couldn't search for art books, you know. And I loaded Alan Lee artworks, and they were super huge, like scanned from some books or anything. And I was really sitting in front of my computer, like waiting for them to download. And sometimes they were broken, so you had like those little artifacts in the picture.
Waiting for downloads is really a thing of the
Yeah.
past.
Yeah, also with Napster, downloading some songs. Like meanwhile, yeah, crazy times. I mean, at least I think it was more. You decided more heavily what you would go to. I even printed out jokes, a lot of the Ring jokes. I
Yeah.
would take them with me, like when I took my dog for a walk, and then I read the internet in that time.
But those were good jokes. Nowadays it's just
I
the
mean,
same one.
it was like memes. It was really like movie quotes, but with Lord of the Rings. It was really like memes these days, not but just
Sure.
little sentences. So, but it worked.
It evolved.
It does.
There's a co-host account that has all the letters and numbers, says Caster. You can repost them. I don't think but I have anything interesting to say that I need to do that right now. I'm waiting the week until I get my co-host, and then I will not post anything there. I mean, I really would love to use Tumblr more, but it's always
Yeah.
always feeling like also writing to a non-existent audience.
It's
So
really hard.
whatever.
Also, when you got too many social media accounts, like I got Instagram, I got Facebook still, I got Twitter, Mastodon. It's really like it feels also like, you know, when you post everything on all four of them, or five or six, you know, TikTok. I also got TikTok. It makes you mad. Also, when you post there, you start reading the stuff there, and you're completely like knocked out for like an hour only to tweet, to set up one tweet or toot or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh,
Okay. So if you don't have anything to say about Twitter, I mean, I think we all
We all-
agreed. I mean, I couldn't say anything new to what already happens. Maybe just that I'm devastated is the wrong word, but I'm aghast how what an amateur this guy is. I mean, Musk, seriously, hiring all the people and then realizing, oh no, they were needed for the infrastructure. It's like, what the fuck?
I really recommend this article I read.
Well, the Twitter thread.
No. Wait, I'm searching for it. This one.
Billionaire brain damage.
Billionaire brain damage.
What is it about?
It's about why we can't comprehend Elon Musk and he can't comprehend us, and so everything is moot. We can't. Why talking about it? It's just let's watch how the stupid guy does it.
Yeah, but it sucks that Twitter goes
Wait.
down by that, because in the last days there were so many reasons where Twitter was heavily used. For example, when earthquakes happened, to notify people. A lot of people are really using Twitter for stuff like that, you know. And there's a platform missing. I mean, if Twitter would die, this platform would be greatly missed, because
I wanted to
also
quote from the article.
Hmm?
I wanted to talk more about the article. I wanted to
Okay.
quote from it.
sorry, do it.
I think we may be past the point at which it makes sense to understand why he's doing things. Musk is existentially impossible for more than 100 people to understand. He does not worry about having somewhere to sleep, or what to eat, or where to eat it, or how to get there, or whether his power bill or his car lease are paid. Musk does not have to worry about whether he will be able to pay for anything. In fact, acquiring Twitter may be the most Musk had to think of the cost of something in some time. There's no consideration of how much it would be to buy something that regular people buy, just that it arrives in the amount of time he wishes. Trying to understand billionaires defies most logic, because so many of the things we do are done with the white noise of decision making. Can we afford this? Should I do this? Will this be good for my career or health? I'd love to go on a vacation. Can I afford that? Musk can burn several of his companies to the ground and likely still have so much money that he can, if he has not already done so, eradicate every ounce of friction that a human being can experience. It's really just a toddler it's just a toddler. So he will be the eternal toddler because he has too much money.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, no. I think it's super interesting, but there's still the question: how can people save Twitter, or what Twitter does, or what Twitter means to people, or where Twitter can help? Because I don't think that Mastodon is the solution for everyone, especially because it's not that easy. There are a lot of stuff that you think might be like Twitter, but it doesn't, and then you get confused. And I mean, tech-savvy people might use it, or even might be interested
The
in using
question
it.
is, does
But
there
it's
need
not
to
for the
be
big.
does there need to be a solution for everyone? The internet was really at its peak when there was only a selected type of people
Yeah,
there,
come on.
tech people, right? It was interesting for those tech people. Of course, other people were excluded, but they didn't need it. And now everybody who thinks they need everything.
But it was also before you used it, right? So I mean, you
Semi.
were not the first to
No,
use
I'm
the
not a
internet.
pioneer.
Okay,
It's
so
sure. I don't want to gatekeep either.
yeah.
That's clear. But
I mean, I remember
swarm intelligence doesn't work here. That's all I'm saying.
I remember a podcast which is amazing about X-Files, done by Nanjiani is his family name. He also played one of the roles in the last season of X-Files. He played the person that became a lizard, a human, something like that. And he had an X-Files podcast, like reviewing every single episode. And he also went back to the old forums back then and read them about the episodes, what people would think back then. And he said it was a more polite time. People were more like taking time, reading each other's comments. It was more, maybe it wasn't that diverse like we think, because now
Sure
it's
not.
diverse, and that's why it's splitted. And because people back then were more the same. But when they didn't agree on something, it was much, more polite. They really talked to each other and really discussed in a good way.
Because of the noise nowadays. You have
Yeah.
so much noise, so much stuff from all sides.
Yeah, sure.
FOMO is a new word. I
Yeah.
mean, the feeling was always there, but now it's worse and worse.
No. But still, like what I said, Twitter helped a lot of people. Like when you need like a immediate spread of news, like when something bad happens, like because like we had this lately. Like back then, every village had a speaker in their village, so when something happened, people would hear it via speakers in their villages and cities. But they brought them down. Also, a lot of them are broken, and now it's really hard for people how to communicate to a city if something happens. Like Germany tried to establish an app. I think it's called Nina or something.
I think there's several.
You get it? Now there's one from the
I mean, such apps
Bundesregierung.
are existing in every country.
Yeah, sure. And they tried to establish it, but I think in their first run, a lot of stuff didn't work. So, but it's hard. Not everybody got those app. I also don't have it. So everybody has their own
You
stuff.
need to have it. I have Nina and yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard to really reach everyone because back then, like everyone was watching the same movie, playing the same one game that was existing, like Doom. I don't know, and yeah, everyone was warned by the same speaker
Not
in their
everyone.
village. Not everyone, yeah, but you know how to reach stuff. Okay, do you want to add something or
No, let's play a game.
play Consortium?
Consortium.
Consortium. Why this game? Where did you get it?
I said that at the beginning. I played this like 6 years ago.
Mhm.
The game itself is 8 years old. Yeah, I didn't finish it. I didn't play very far, I feel.
Yeah, but where did you heard of the game?
I don't
Internet.
remember.
Just people
It's
talking
6
about.
years ago. I don't remember where.
Yeah, sometimes I remember where I got games or
I
maybe
don't.
people
Not in this
recommend.
case, okay?
Okay, chill. Okay.
Yeah, and the concept, the ideas behind it, I find them really interesting. So I'm a bit mad at myself that I never finished it. It's still on my backlog. So I saw this as an opportunity.
I think somebody recommended it to me when I said I would have loved to play a game that is like Star Trek, but not the stupid space fights.
Yeah.
Because most of the games are that, or they are the adventures. And I wanted to have something where I can be on, or the shooters, where I can be on the spaceship and mingle with the crew and maybe have a job and do the stuff there. And I think by that people recommended Consortium.
So I didn't test it. Let's try if it actually starts.
Kessa says, I think I had this game on my wish list for years.
It's one of those games, yeah.
Yeah.
It's too loud. Can you check?
At least it's too loud in my ears.
There's also a sequel that's still in early
Imagine
access.
a future where
It
we have
might be too
solved
loud.
many of the problems plaguing humanity today. Food and energy are issues of the past, and human beings have established orbital and lunar colonies.
Okay, the sound is good, but
We
if
here at
somebody's talking.
IBGI have invented a satellite capable of transporting you to this not so distant future, and the rest is up to you.
Okay, now I missed the intro. What was that? Something with not so distant
I think
future.
it's more like background. People have now space travel.
Weird that the logo is some chess figures.
Yeah, because you are the pawn 6 or something.
Ah, alright.
I think you have all names like that. Consortium the Tower is here. That's what I was talking about. There's a sequel called Consortium the Tower. It's still early access. I think they put it on ice. And yeah, they actually are still doing stuff, so they're not dead. I think they're even doing a consortium of this game, a remake, which are people mad about, rightly so, if this one isn't out.
Yeah.
But what can you do? If the game has only like 500 reviews, and it's a lot of time to make one, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Go to the party universe. Okay, no, we don't
The
want that.
tower demo. Ah, okay, that's interesting.
Options, configuration.
Into the demo of a game that doesn't get worked on.
So I'm beginning a new universe because I don't remember anything about what I played so far.
Okay. I thought it's just the ship. I wonder what they mean by universe. If it's just like an exaggeration or...
It's...
What it would change, you know? Like the
There's
murderer,
nothing.
for example.
No, there's just... I don't know why they call it universe.
Okay.
Maybe it's like, oh, you are in the computer, press the key to accept my soul.
Yeah, but when they said that you could put your universe into the save game for the next game, so something has to change, at least. Or maybe it's
Yeah, you're
so there are at
you
least some
do
decisions.
stuff, right? You do decisions. You walk around, but let's just see this. Begin new universe. Highly recommended for first-time Consortium players. Automated systems are used to help with field resource management to demonstrate goose usage of a core bishop mission. Yeah, we don't want to do hard stuff. You're about to activate a temporal rift through space and time, which will allow unprecedented access to an alternate version of Earth in the year 2042. You will be given speech and motor control over another human being within this other world. Okay.
Okay.
It's
It's your
here
avatar.
the David Bowie game again. And will be responsible for altering and improving upon their world's regular course of events through informed action. This decision is not to be taken lightly. Everyone you are about to meet is real, and everything you will affect countless lives.
What a weird
You do will
intro
affect countless lives with limitless consequences.
for people who never played games. Don't understand the concept of avatars.
By pressing agree, you are accepting these responsibilities henceforth placed upon you, sure.
It would have been more fun if they would have like described it like, yeah, you are the new ensign on ship, blah blah blah. You know, like giving me a bit more information
It's
about the
stupid.
universe.
It's stupid. Items in the world can directly be recycled using the recycle feature.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, loading avatars.
Yeah, I wondered if I just saw you playing it or if I also had the game. I'm not sure anymore.
Doesn't load currently.
Maybe it's normal. Ah, no,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, it stops the game. I think it's Unity.
It's Unity? Ah, the game is Unity.
Maybe.
Ah.
QC neural nexus. When a combatant is rendered unconscious, get up close and stick them with nanites. Why?
Whoa!
We are cyberspace!
The
Okay.
Canada Media Fund.
Ooh.
And EG.
It's the neural pathway into a new life.
It's a bit like the Assassin's Creed meta story that you are like in a machine and you are like can access the avatar like an old assassin. I never really liked this extra story. It was always weird.
Cast of this, and all of this is real. I can't believe it. Me neither. What? Ah.
Okay. Activating medical utility visual implant.
Thanks, computer voice. Come in. Who is it? Say nothing. Who is it?
25, will you open the door?
What?
Can I have subtitles? Okay. Say nothing.
What was the question? I just see
She
no.
said something. Well, I'm coming in anyway. You better do it.
Okay.
Lights. Much better. Not so sorry to wake you, Bishop. We thought you should know about our little escort.
What, you are called Bishop? I thought you were a pawn.
So let's try this.
Game
Damn.
could be a little bit. Ah, you're doing it. Alright.
Okay. It's called Should We Be Worried? Who are you? Where am I? Yeah. Is it good to play confused?
Worried? No, Bishop. There's nothing to worry about. Not unless you're afraid of a couple crummy American F-35s piloted by a group of washed-up mercenaries. A few more bad apples who wish the war never ended. It's just another day in the Consortium.
Consortium.
Why are they here then? Crummy, but Americans make the best stuff. Why would anyone wish for a war? Let's try this.
Seriously? Maybe a mystery junkie like yourself hasn't noticed. Think about how many heavy-hitting countries, since the resource wars ended, have practically abandoned most, if not all, their military disbursement. Hundreds of thousands of battle-hardened monkeys are being tossed back into the world with little more than a handshake and a thank you. War is all they've ever known.
You confuse me, woman. Sounds like you've got yourself a Catch-22 situation. Just say nothing. Or do you want more?
Wait, social programs instead of military spending. That sounds wonderful.
I couldn't
Okay.
agree more.
Oh, wait, I wanted to.
Mercenaries
We have
be
done
damned.
that.
The world has been looking up since the war ended, and in a big way. I think most of us have finally been beaten to submission.
I hate it
Is
when
the
a
sound
game
better now?
starts in a war situation. I always feel like I'm not really into a world. I don't know who these people are, and then they tell me, "Oh no, we are in a war, and this is the situation."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fuck, I don't know who you people
Yeah,
are.
but that's the fun right now, right? You could have said, "Who am I? Where am I?"
Yeah,
and
sure,
she
sure,
would
sure.
have reacted differently. So I'm doing now. And so the big question remains, who am I?
All right. I get it. You're acting the maggot. Ha! Now will you please pay attention for just another 2 minutes?
What do we say?
F1.
We just met 2 hours ago.
Yeah, F2.
This isn't very funny, new guy.
Uh,
But you know, let's see where this goes. My name is Alana Boyle, codename Rook25. I am your weapons and combat specialist. Do you know what your name is?
You called me Bishop. Do I have a number assignment like you? I'm your commanding officer. Never speak to me like that again. F1.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to answer that. What the hell is wrong with you? So let's get you suited up and ready to kick some homeless arse. Here are your
Sure.
basic Consortium tools. You got your PCU, BUS and assault helmet, all specifically tailored to fit you nice and snug.
Yeah. Did you just say kick some homeless ass?
yeah, please.
Yes, I did. The group we're up against here are unofficially called the Homeless Mercenaries.
Still quietish. Let's try it like this.
Hmm?
It always needs some time until
Oh no. Okay.
they don't sound too tough, and now that this is PCU and BUS.
That's because they're not tough,
F1.
not even remotely. Oh, you'll see. The K will stomp this one flat, and you'll witness firsthand how it's done.
Do you want to know?
F2.
Well, yippee-ki-yay, Mother Goddess. Aren't you the little eager one?
Where's my F1?
And just eternally beat some bad guys. That's right. Ian excited to be here. It feels a bit like Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers. Not really Star Trek.
Let's do F3.
You know what? You're acting a little lopsided. Maybe you should go and see Rook 13 in the med bay.
Sure.
I'll tell him you may be coming. It's your choice whether or not to go, of course, but I think it's better to be safe, right? We don't want a banged up bishop on our hands.
If you
Now.
say so.
Pawn 7 and I have some CCU maintenance to take care of in the lower crawl. Feel free to wander the ship and meet your new crew, or maybe hit up the virtual trainer and complete your bishop training scenario. The VT is at the end of the hall, next to the elevator. Oh, and don't forget to go and get your CMC from the K. You can find her in mission operations at the end of the hall to your right.
Okay. We have stuff to do.
Yeah, let's just wander around.
whatever is
Good
done.
afternoon, sleepyhead. Yes, Bishop? What can I do for you?
Who am I?
Just saying hi.
And hello again to you. Oh, and Merry Christmas.
What do you do? Don't you mean Happy Holidays? Is this a woke game or this is a anti-woke game?
I suppose the information console could be considered fun, unless you're like me and have already read everything on it 20 times over. Maybe try talking to Rook 9 in the cockpit. That's always an adventure.
I will do that. Any specific question you want to do?
Not really.
Okay, thank you, Pan19.
Anyway, if you don't mind, I have to go check in with Rook 9 now. Hey, and try to avoid Pawn 1 if you want to keep from screaming
Those
at
numbers
someone on
don't
the first
help.
day.
We can recycle everything. Okay, that's the virtual trainer. I mean, we have to do that anyway. Because
Okay.
tutorials.
I'm not sure I like the style, like everything like round, a little bit
Yeah.
like child's toy spaceship.
But then you don't get hurt when there's a alien attack.
Welcome to the introductory Consortium Bishop training scenario. I'm Rook 25, and I'll be your guide for today.
Oh, I love virtual
Your
spaces
personal
inside games.
Can store matter in energy form and has built-in healing and repairing functions. It is also capable of transforming small, solid matter objects directly into utility energy. See the floating pieces of junk around the platform? Use your PCU to convert them directly into utility
That's
energy.
the recycle part.
Seems like
So you just recycle something. Everything.
yeah.
You just go to some crew member's room and recycle their books and their
And it
stuff.
was like you.
That mean-looking robot is about to shoot you.
That's not good.
That looked like it hurt. Use utility energy to power your medical nanites. Either select the numbered slot on your HUD to auto-heal your injuries over time, or select individual organs to heal from your inventory.
Thanks, Caster, for giving us a note.
You. What am I doing?
Like click on the backpack or... Yeah.
There's nothing here.
Or do you still have collect some
Battle
stuff
utility suit
to build
and
it?
assault helmet represent
I
your
don't know what
basic
that-
combat protection gear.
I don't think I ever did this tutorial.
I mean, it's optional still.
Yeah.
If you want to fix damaged gear, either select the numbered slot on your HUD to auto-repair your armor over time, or select individual armor pieces to repair from your inventory.
Ah, right click.
Okay.
I already heard that the combat system in itself is not very great in this game.
Okay.
But this
Why?
reminds me
Because
of System Shock. That's
The Consortium Energy Assault Rifle, or SEER, is your best non-lethal
yeah, no,
combat
not
solution.
great. I don't know.
Using its primary firing mode, the SEER projects a multi-target sonic pulse that can knock down nearly any unshielded enemy.
Help
Conscious
me.
moment.
Now incapacitate these virtual bad guys before they hurt the hostages.
Okay.
After
Weapon
bringing
looks
your
ridiculous.
enemies down, get up close and stick them with nanobots to incapacitate them indefinitely. Notice that you can inject multiple targets
getting up.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
The Kinetic Assault Rifle, or CAR, is your alternate combat weapon choice. And unlike the Seer, it does not need utility energy to function and instead requires physical ammunition. Go grab one now.
I did. No, I didn't.
Nice work. Assault Rifle, or CAR, comes equipped with lethal rounds capable of tearing bad guy shields to shreds.
That's so
It is
creepy.
also equipped with Consortium-issued non-lethal shock grenades.
Bit like the servants
Now,
of
you
FIFA.
use the car to either kill or incapacitate the virtual bad guys. That's it. You're done. Luck out there.
Yay! I did it. Okay, exit.
No.
What?
Still here no running.
I'm done. I think I can just exit. This is just endless waves.
Okay, yeah, then go. Oh, is that your training? Do you have to do that? Or is that your training? Do you have to do that?
Like I can continue to train. I think. I don't know how. Oh no, I killed the civilian.
Billions killed, but where did you do that?
I didn't do it, they are doing it.
Ah, those are the civilians.
Yeah.
Well, minus one civilian remaining.
What the fuck?
You have to do it again, right? Rescue them?
I think it just tells me my score until I die. Please kill me. How do I get out of here? If this was real, you would have
Ah,
died.
there's the exit. No, there's no exit. What? Ah. Why is it on that floor? That's strange.
That means there's a civilian who dropped through the map. I don't think so. I think they were killed by the end.
Minus one.
I wonder if this will happen in the
So only one of those robots was
Actual
a
game.
civilian. The others were...
sleepers.
Or 6 of them count like minus one.
I like this. I like it's simple, but something is resonating with me. Okay. So I should talk to Rook 23. I think I can even. Right.
Yeah, I remember
Welcome
that.
to Mission
The bridge.
Operations. First things first, here is your Consortium Mind Communicator.
Thank you.
Just call it a CMC. Hearing Consortium Mind Communicator over and over just gives me a headache. Consortium officers only need to think what we'd like to say to each other, and the CMC will do the rest.
Shouldn't we be dealing with those
Yeah,
fighters?
present one.
Let him sweat it out. Maybe he'll lose interest and go away.
Okay.
Angelov has done this plenty of times before. Once we clear Bulgarian airspace, he'll scamper off to whatever cave he crawled out of.
Caster wonders if the game actually counted a death twice.
Maybe. Who knows with
The
these
mystery
stupid
of
games.
the robots.
So this isn't your first encounter
Isn't
with
that
him.
obvious? We've been dealing with him and his homeless mercs since his president father sided with us a couple years back.
Oh. I say we shut them down then once and for all, and I'm guessing you're not his biggest fan. Great, thank you. And I'm guessing you're not his
He can
biggest
be
fan.
losing at times. Mostly though, he's a pig.
Okay, let's put this pig down. Can I speak with him? Can I speak
Yeah,
with him?
I do.
Not this time, Six. No offense, but I don't exactly know you very well just yet. And the last thing I need is another couple of deaths on my conscience.
Okay. Another couple of deaths?
Only a month ago, we came across Kirill and his men, exactly as now. Angelov and Bishop 8, your predecessor, got into a fairly violent spitting match. Against my orders, 8 took control of manual weapons and shot down two of Angelov's men.
She's never been.
A week later, he retired.
And this is the first time we've seen
Oh no.
Angelov since.
2 dialogues at once.
At least it gives her some culture for a change. Something better than.
Interesting, thank you.
Okay, Six, before you move on to something else, I wanted you to officially meet Rook 9, Captain of Zenlil.
G'day, B. Glad to have you here with us.
Doesn't really help that they
Yeah,
all
yeah,
have the
yeah.
same name.
Just stick to what lay off the Rook 9 nonsense, eh?
This is also overwhelming. Where
Where
are
are
you?
you? Yeah.
Where do you think the pilot would be, mate? The CMC just stuck in your ear can transmit as far as the bloody moon. We've tested it.
Okay, well, it's great to be here. Impressive. Everything today is just so overwhelming.
Yeah, I have those days too. Don't worry though, mate. Kirill blusters a lot, but he's pretty much harmless.
I mean, being here in this world is so overwhelming.
Right, yeah. Wait, what did you say?
You heard me. You wouldn't believe if I told you.
Well, great. It's, nice talking to you. So hey, all kidding aside.
I love the VR
Give me just a
glasses.
few
Yeah.
minutes to finish up this diagnostic. Then I'd like to get a look at you in person.
Hey,
For now, I
2014.
want you to walk around a little and meet your new crew. Most of them are eager to meet you.
I wonder what they would redo if they are going to make for a remake of this game. You know, you said it in the beginning.
Yeah, probably accessibility. I don't know. They talked, right? What did they say?
Because my problem with the game right now is not really something you could remake. It's like, for me, it would need a different kind of writing, like more characters, real
Yeah.
characters, people you would engage with. Because
But-
I'm still not interested in those people.
But you said you just find it ugly. So
Not
maybe they
ugly,
can make it.
It looks like it doesn't look like the kind of spaceship that I'm interested in going to.
No, I'm in some stupid space.
Where are you?
I'm in the Jeffries thing.
Where do you have a goal? No.
That's nice. I
Okay.
like those things.
Right.
Destination. Okay. I like it. It's a lot of stuff is interactive.
Yeah, it's interactive, that's true.
You know it as well as I do, Patricia.
Do you really want to get into this now? She could come back from the crawl at any second.
Do I look like I... Let her hear me. I do not deserve
Where
this
are
kind of
they?
treatment, and it's time she understands this.
Didn't you just walk past them up there?
Maybe.
You've only been here a month and you're already complaining.
She does not need
Just
to
stares.
treat us like ants
I think
to
you
be stomped
you grab them and just go
Yeah,
up and
yeah.
down.
Can we just get back to work, please?
Fine. But I will not let her push me around.
I wonder if you get to the murder.
Yes, whatever you say.
Yeah, that's also what hooked me. Like, okay, there's a murder and you have to investigate.
Good afternoon, Bishop. I'm sorry you had to hear all that.
What is Pawn's 4 problem exactly?
Rook 25's just been acting a little, well, a little more strict lately. And Pawn 4 here just thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Doesn't understand why she can't be nice to him.
She's been acting like a real bitch. Apparently she has been like this since Bishop 8 left.
And you just tolerate his crap? I'm not here to judge anyone. Not my problem.
Good. That's a relief then. Some other bishops have reputations for sticking their noses into pawn business. They just don't seem to understand. We report to the rooks and bishops both report to the knight, and the knight to the queen and king.
Okay.
What was that counter? Ah, that.
Until I can't speak anymore. What do you specifically
Yeah,
do
yeah,
for
do it,
until-
Other than babysit pawns 4 and 7, On a regular day, my job consists of mostly mission pod maintenance and repairs. We're currently running on a skeleton crew, however, and so I tend to handle quite a bit more.
So what then do you do for fun around here? Interesting. Is there anything else you can tell me?
A second, maybe.
I'm sorry, Bishop, but I've got some work in upper avionics to take care of. Wade mentioned something about environmental monitors acting funny, and he wants me to check it out.
Okay. Interaction not currently supported.
Oh, hey. I know you probably want to get to know me and all that crap, but Rook 25 has just stuck me with many of Pawn 7's duties. I am a little busy.
Okay.
But I want to
Bishop.
talk. It's bishops.
Take the helm. Maybe later I can interact. I'm
you're
cleaning
cleaning
up.
up this ship, yeah.
So I want to go to the medical officer because that was optional.
Yeah.
And I don't know where he is or they. We need a map. Do we have a map? No. Ah. This is helpful.
Click. Do you have to click? No. The brick? Is it? No, the brick is something else.
Ah, here, medical bay. Where am I?
Somewhere in the middle.
I think I'm here, right? I have to go back and I have to go down, especially.
Maybe read the little signs, or not so little signs.
Where?
In the wall, at the wall there are the signs.
Yeah.
What you can get to in this.
I have to take care that I don't hit anyone.
Yeah, those. I guess it's not medical.
Yeah.
Can you go down?
I can via this elevator. What? Okay, no. Oh, the brick.
Mon Dieu! Bishop, you startled me.
What? Oh, there.
I was only doing some maintenance?
Right.
They look
maintenance.
all the same and they're
Yeah,
called
yeah,
all the
yeah.
same. I don't know if they're clones
I
or.
think you were using the toilet.
Oh, you noticed that, did you?
What?
Fine. We only have one official washroom to use, Bishop. One. And the lights in the washroom are currently broken, plus we often have up to 20 officers aboard at the same time. I am one of the smart ones coming down here.
Ah. You're certainly passionate about this.
If you want, call it a pet peeve of mine. Now, I should really get back to my duties.
All right,
But you're
V,
just
I
coming
like
from
my
your
sanctum,
duties.
Cockpit. Come by and say hi.
Okay. Wait, so what are your duties then? Pet peeve? I'd call that a design flaw.
Well, I am an engineer first and foremost, and my duties break down to about 30% fixing problems and 70% waiting for something to go wrong. Today has actually been rather busy.
Why has today been
To be
so
honest, we don't know. Not yet, anyway. Wade has the king looking into it. It's strange. Lights are randomly turning on and off.
Sure.
The elevator's been acting on its own. Doors keep locking and unlocking at random. They'll figure it out. And I have to get back to work. Bishop, try and have yourself a good first day.
busy? Sure.
I wonder if your augmentation or whatever that is also hacked. Like because of the.
Yeah, sure.
Like I want in front of you. Yay.
Recycle.
Recycle.
You don't. Is this the medical bay? This looks like a medical bay.
Bishop 6, welcome to the medical bay.
Hi.
This place is disastrous. I do apologize.
Oh, come on, Kieran. Greet our new bishop.
Bishop, it's nice to see you again.
Is that an actual tube television over there? What was it you were watching as I came in?
It's nothing. What can I do for you?
It's
It was
nothing.
2D.
As my doctor, how do you help me in the field?
Through your MUVI, the device I implanted behind your ear when you first boarded Zenlil. I told you this before. I can monitor all of your vitals and even help in more severe emergencies.
Thanks for the speech. F3.
Yeah.
Yes. It is a 32-inch Toshiba from 1995. One of the many televisions I've managed to acquire over the years. The best in my collection is a 3-inch General Electric Octagon from 1928.
Notice he is actually proud of that fact?
From my time? I'm actually a time traveler from an era of
Yeah,
2D
come on,
televisions
do it,
like
do it,
that.
do it.
Fascinating. And how did you initiate transport? Some sort of device or vehicle? Maybe a phone booth?
Kieran, you realize he's only kidding around, right?
I am? A rift in time and space opened by a satellite.
Yep.
Excellent. This rift to another dimension is thus created by your satellite, or does the satellite merely utilize something already present in space?
Oh, can we please change the subject now?
What?
Okay, yeah, F1.
IDGI. I recognize that. Good choice. And it is interesting that there are 21 of these
I
patents.
don't understand anything
I
of
wonder
it.
why that is.
Interdimensional games? You really remember them, Kieran? It was before my time, but they had that game, Anti-War. My father used to talk about it all the time. It was one of his favorites.
I don't want to upset Pawn 24 anymore.
Oh, thank you. I still don't understand, though. You are weirder than he is.
No, Bishop. Alana was telling me you were acting strange earlier. Said you seemed a little mixed up. If you'll just step over here and lay down, I'll run a full body scan.
Yeah.
Just to be sure. This will just take a few
Don't be
seconds.
afraid, Bishop. It's perfectly harmless.
I don't like not being able to move.
Don't be such a wuss.
He's such a wuss.
How is that even possible?
I'm not entirely sure. Bishop, you have more simultaneous synapses firing than what should be possible. It's as if there are two of you, housed within the same brain.
No,
Sure.
it can't be. You weren't telling
Damn.
me.
No, that was the
It would
melody.
seem to fit, would it not?
Sorry.
If he is from another dimension, inhabiting this body, then his brain scan theoretically
I think
makes sense.
there would have been a better voice actor making it. Would have made this cooler. I was
I have
honestly-
no idea how big the team is. Am
Yeah.
I doing some research into this?
Whatever
I mean,
this
not
is,
big enough, I
I'd
guess.
certainly like to run some more scans from our base in BC. Maybe after your induction ceremony. Now, we've got a lot more cleaning to do around here.
Oh, you mean you do? I will return to my command VR. If there's nothing else you need.
Oh, my
She's
brain.
wearing the VR glasses,
Oh,
right?
Is that a game then? Command VR?
Yes, it is a fantastic VR game. Puts you right into the head of many famous military commanders.
It's a distasteful and disrespectful game.
It's done
especially
with
in these
Source
times.
Engine.
It
What
is also
game?
only played by
This
a small
one.
number of people.
What uses it?
Source Engine.
Oh, crazy. Wouldn't have thought that. Why would you call it
Exactly,
distasteful and
right.
disrespectful?
People need to wake up and realize that the resource wars are over.
You're generalizing again, 24. And Bishop, I simply believe that most people have seen enough death and destruction for a lifetime or more. They do not need to be reminded of it with advertisements for murder simulators all over the newswire and VR servers.
Good day, Bishop. It was really nice meeting you.
Hey guys, I think I've got something here. I've been keeping a line open on our 2 fighter escorts outside, hoping they'd break the silence and speak to Angela. Well, one of them just did. And, well, you gotta hear this for yourselves.
What is he doing?
Tell me if you want me to pass the
brain.
recording through your CMC.
Yeah,
I think he is doing some VR space thing. Or is he? I'm not
yeah,
sure.
he's pantomiming. He pantomimes
All
Alright,
working.
here it comes.
Yeah, it's strange. He should at least wear some
This
glasses.
is Operation Forerunner calling for Angelov. Come in, Angelov.
What do you want? I told you to be silent until the next phase.
I know, sir, but I'm having second thoughts about all of this. Their plane is, well, it's very large, sir.
And so the harder it will fall, yes? Remain where you are, or wait a minute. Is this line secure? Did you run this call through the program I told you to use?
Oh, no, sir. I guess I did not. I'm sorry, sir.
Just hold your position and wait till the next phase. And wait.
Again?
If you're listening to this, and I know that you are, you can tell your knight that her new bishop is about to have a very bad.
Wait, what are we hearing? One of them is the mercenaries?
Yeah.
And the other? Who was he
I
talking
think
to?
two mercenaries were talking to each other and we just intercepted that call.
Okay.
Yes, boss. But you won't catch me worrying.
This stuff here looks like it shouldn't be a next ride to the medical.
Totally. And then you can just go in there
Yeah,
and
it's...
have a look.
I feel like there should be a Geordie here.
Now I want to rewatch
Event
Horizon.
Sure, everybody wants to rewatch that.
Yeah. Carsten says, I wonder if the game actually
No, that's
counted.
an old message.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, right.
Oh, I
Oh,
woke
well,
someone
hey,
up.
the new bishop. I got a few minutes to talk if you want. How was your sleep? Those bunks up there can be pretty comfortable. They're 60% made of hemp. Canadian hemp, the best in the world.
Okay. I can't feel the bunk because it's not my skin. Terrible sleep, probably uncomfortable bunk.
Uncomfortable? I think it's like floating on a cloud. Shelter really went all out on those, like he does with everything. Same with these beds in here. Top class product.
And Shelter is...
David Shelter? Master and commander of the second greatest organization on the planet, Worldview Industries?
Sure.
He founded the Consortium, invented half of your gear. Ha, but you know all that. You were probably just pulling my chain. Good one.
You speak incredibly
Yes,
fast.
yes, I do. And someone called me mad. Bishop 8 even once tried to kill me about 2 months back. He denies it, of course, and
Bishop
nobody
8.
believes me, but I know it's true.
Yeah, it's the one before you, right?
What?
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't
I
it the
know. You
guy
don't
before
believe
you,
me.
Bishop 8?
Nobody does.
Maybe, yeah.
No.
Do you have like a lock or something?
I didn't hear you come in.
Hmm?
I
No, I think there's no lock.
back to work.
Wait a second, Makai, not so fast. Are you coming to the party or not?
But
We're having
those
a
are the
party
like the
for home. Second we're
developers
gonna
or
be no excuses will be accepted.
the pictures
No, I
there.
can't. I'm sorry.
Everyone in their bunk bed
I can't.
has like pictures.
What?
What I just looked up on Moby Games, there are like around 11 people that worked on maybe
Okay.
not that version, but like the first version.
Yeah, that's not too many.
This is the calendar.
Okay, we really have nearly Merry Christmas here. Interact. Oh, the hunger. I was here already.
Yeah.
I could have just walked there. So my next objective: explore Senlia and meet your new crew.
You did this.
Speak with Wade in the pocket. Well, let's do that.
But it's,
You look
I mean, it's kind
crazy.
of cool because they are
Yeah.
all like augmented, and so it totally makes sense for them.
Is this the cockpit? No.
I think.
No,
Not?
that wasn't the cockpit. Does this look like a cockpit to you?
Sure.
Hey, buon pomeriggio, Bishop. Welcome to Global Ops.
This is Global Ops.
Okay.
Hey, so what do you guys do up here in Global
As the
Ops?
title suggests, we monitor global operations.
I like
Everything
that they're from
happens
different
inside
countries.
our grid
Yeah.
comes through this room.
It's our job to sort through it all and ensure that treaties and alliances are held up. The king does most of the work, but we like to think we help.
So your big brother, in other words, what does it mean to be inside our grid?
Each of the 5 Consortium C-3800 vessels have their own list of supporting entities to monitor, and in most cases, police. So all that landmass or orbital territory is what we call our grid.
This thing can go to space? I should know that, right?
That's news to you, is it? Okay, then yeah, we can enter space.
And we also monitor several of the more multinational space stations, Zeus being the biggest. We've even been to the moon colony a few times.
Oh,
Okay.
here we go.
Damn, this is pretty... I want to say serious, but I'm going to go with odd.
What's
The
going
thing
on?
on London docks in Felixstowe, a ship that showed up with a bunch of corpses. The London police weren't releasing many details to the public, but now they're spilling everything to us in a TS packet.
And it's a lot to go through.
At least give me a hint why they involve us.
1 second. Yes, it's because... What the hell?
The 21 people were shot to death with AK-47 rifles? If that's not enough, the bullet casings found all date back to... You're not gonna believe this. 2013. This doesn't make any sense. That's long obsolete weaponry firing bullets from before the war.
I'm sorry, Bishop, but the king has made this a priority. We need to concentrate.
Sure. So cockpit maybe in the other direction. I mean we're flying.
I mean, there was like a symbol like of a cockpit.
Yeah.
I think before them in the other direction.
I think I have to go
This
up.
one, like the...
Yeah, I think. Exterior.
Yeah.
Why not?
That is the holographic situation room. It's where you can watch dirty holovids when you're bored and feeling lonely.
Whoa, I am listening to this, you know.
Oh, hey, boss. I was just telling the bishop about the dirty holovids.
All jokes aside, the Holo Situation Room is actually for mission briefings and debriefings, usually led by the King or the Queen.
I was getting to that part, I swear I was.
And they have, of course, a chess game.
Yeah.
They should have been dressed like that as well, to make it more perfect.
Oh, I can look up stuff. Multiple murders in London. It's fun that it's in the background too. Yeah, but it looks very much like
What they said.
Source Engine.
What? Why?
Somehow,
Is that
I don't know.
Unity? Unity.
Yeah, I
It
thought
thinks
so.
that must be
I really
Unity.
thought so. Strange. I think the cockpit is down here.
I can say there is a consortium and a consortium master, so maybe the master is remade.
Sorry, Six.
I don't know, but
Access to the command
Wikipedia
interface
says
will
it's-
not be granted unless absolutely
I
necessary.
didn't inform myself
I'd rather
about
like to
anything.
avoid a repeat of what Bishop 8 did the last time we saw Angelov.
That dude looked like he was tickling the air. Says Carsten. Yeah, pretty much. I think that
isn't the bridge like the cockpit? I don't know.
yeah, it's both.
Yeah. Okay, Mum.
Okay, that's
we
okay.
need to say goodbye now. No. Don't tell me to shut my mouth. It's not nice. No, Mum. You need to rest. Yes, rest is good.
I love the weather, the map.
We'll talk later tonight.
I know it's
when you're
a
feeling
ship.
better.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mum.
Still looks interesting.
Sorry about that, V.
Yeah.
Welcome to the nerve center of everything Zenlial. You see all those buttons and switches all over
What's
the place?
happening with his
I
eye?
actually know what they do. Every one of them. How's that for impressive?
So I take it you're the ship's joker.
Well, you know, life's just too bloody short to be an uptight bastard all the time. Have fun with it lest it drown you in shite. That's my mum's philosophy.
Your mother sounds a little rough around the edges. And I assume that was her on the line when I came in.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, it sure was. Second greatest love of my life. She's had Alzheimer's for a few years now.
I think the eye is broken.
I try and call her when I can. Visit whenever I'm back in Perth.
And your first love being, let me guess, this plane. That's really very sweet of you.
You've got it. I haven't had a flesh and blood partner since first taking this captain's chair. But I say, who needs them? Am I right? Besides, I've always got my mum.
Smile, does Wade need a girlfriend? If you say so.
So, B, is there anything else you need?
Am I
I've
a
got
woman?
something here I need to concentrate on.
I think you're a man. At least your
Yeah, I think so.
interface says.
Can I help you at all? No, I guess not. I'll let
Thanks,
you
B.
work.
And hey, welcome to the Consortium.
Thanks.
Oh, now that's odd.
What's odd?
Something just tripped security sensors on Bishop 8's old bus locker. The keypad was accessed.
What? Why is his bus still aboard anyway?
It's a long story, but essentially the company we use for recycling most of our equipment hasn't been available to pick it up for weeks. So in Bishop 8's old cabin the bus sits. They claim work order issues and double bookings, but I think the whole company is going down.
Should I go take a look in the cabin?
Yeah. Hey, why not? Saves me the trip. I wouldn't be surprised to find it's just another glitch. Zenliel's been acting mighty strange today. Although the bus locker itself is separate from the ship's primary systems right now. It's bloody well disconnected. Well, if you're up for it, I'd appreciate the help. The cabin's right across from yours, you can't miss it. Go take a look, and I'll keep an eye out through your CMC.
Yeah, we know your eye. Did you just say you keep an eye out through
We
my
can see through you
CMC?
as long as your CMC is jacked into your head. Didn't anyone tell you anything? Us rooks, and the boss. Yeah, everywhere you go. Except when you go to the bathroom, of course. There's an automated privacy setting.
Ooh, this may be important later on, maybe. The murder happened in the bathroom. That's my suggestion. I don't want to intrude. Okay, I think I was up
Where do you have to go?
to my
To the Bishop 8's
right.
old
and
cabin.
I think
How do you know where it is?
well, I came from up here. No, I came from. I mean, the ship is super small. I shouldn't be too
Just stumble
confused.
over it.
I think it's one down.
I mean, couldn't you access it like via this map? Like look it up or something?
I think it was here. Like sleeping. One of these. I think I woke up here or here.
Spooky. Do you have like a...
No. Okay. Dark and creepy.
Virtual trainer not accessible. By order assigned 15.
What?
Okay.
Why is
Now
everything
some
out?
head crab jumps at you. Didn't they say that? That they have some power?
Hell.
Okay.
Wait,
Yay,
lock down that
murder!
cabin immediately.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Is that Pawn 7? But I was just with him 2 minutes
Right,
ago.
me too.
What happened?
This was the guy
13,
with the.
Will you please quietly get up there? And don't tell Pawn 24 anything. We need to contain this before the whole ship
Hey, was
finds
this
out.
the asshole
Yes,
guy
sir.
or?
On my way.
No, I think this was the guy who just stood up
And I'm
from
sorry,
the bed.
Six, but I need you there. At least
Right.
until Rook
I
13
think
can
so.
take a look.
Of course, no problem.
Good. Just until Rook 13 can determine it was an accident. I'm not about to believe someone committed murder on my ship.
Can
Okay,
you like
wait.
look
Let me in.
at something? At the body?
My God. I just let him go on his lunch break. He was complaining about having skipped breakfast. I was only trying to be nice for once.
Alana, you have nothing to blame yourself for.
It's your fault.
Is
You
someone
killed
to blame
him.
for this, then I trust he or she will come forward on their own.
Wade, I am here.
Okay, it's getting crowded.
I just can't believe he's dead. I've been such a bitch to him lately.
You are more often than not a bitch to everyone. Not only Pawn 7.
That's very comforting. As the Kate said, you can't blame yourself. Suck it up. It means he's only a wretch. Wow, some brother you are. As
I
Kate
can
said, you
blame
can't
myself if I want to, thank you very much. If I had only kept acting the hard ass.
Didn't you
Still
read
live
Red
with
Shirt?
me in the crawl
The book?
right now.
No.
It looks as though someone threw his head against the
I
locker
don't think
panel,
so.
with enough force to nearly cave in his skull. This was absolutely no accident.
Thank you, Kieran. You are not going to like this, but I want you all to exit the room immediately. Nobody gets in or out, not until we reach Ireland.
Are you kidding me? At least let us move him to the med containment unit.
Here, Kieran, help me put him on the bed.
Wait, this is a crime
Is
scene.
that some kind of joke?
You can't just move a body like that.
Yeah, do that.
It doesn't matter. Let them move him. We've got all the evidence we need for our people in Ireland to figure out exactly who else was there.
Okay.
Alana will also likely stab you in the eye if you try to stop her. My sister can be sometimes over-emotional.
Yeah, you can move.
Totally over emotional.
My book.
What was that, Kieran? Your book? Mind explaining what your book was doing under the dead body of one of my pawns?
I cannot explain that to you because I do not know. I noticed it was missing from the medbay this morning. I simply assumed someone had borrowed it. I was apparently correct.
Is this a robot?
Yeah.
He's
No,
trying
he's
to
over
frame
emotional.
him. Throw him in the book! What's the book
Some
about?
call it the Guardian Church Bible, though I do not know why. It is mostly just a collection of inspirational stories about church members. A best of from headway meetings around the world.
Yeah, he doesn't move his lips and stuff.
Yeah, that's because you're talking.
Ah, yeah, right.
Maybe
okay.
someone's trying
Yeah.
to frame him?
It is plausible.
But also highly unlikely. Remember where you two are. This is not some corrupt military. Now, Alana, I hear your concern, but we can't risk someone seeing you move his body to the med bay. I'm sorry, but forget about the containment unit for now. All of you, listen to me very carefully. This stays between us. I swear that we'll get to the truth when we land in Ireland and we can question everyone individually.
I really don't think waiting is a good idea. Someone on board this plane just killed one of my people and I want to know who. If only so I can personally string him up and throw him in a brig.
I helped you find the killer.
Thank you, Bishop.
This is not a democracy. No matter what you two may think.
No,
now,
it's a chess
if you
game.
don't mind, get your asses out of that room.
Yes, sir.
This is so bloody insane. A murder on a C-3800. It can't be real.
Oh,
I'm going
and
back in the
Yeah. Can you look at the book or something?
I can't do
Can you
anything.
recycle it?
Explosene, meet your new crew. What?
Oh,
I can
you
recycle it.
What?
The ancestors' endless drink.
Initiating emergency protocol 2.
I can't do anything. Can't even look at him. Well, he's dead.
Well, as you can probably see, Angelov's 2 fighters have just multiplied into 24. Still nothing my girl can't handle.
Fighting time.
Six and Kieran. Now is your chance to meet the great Bulgarian nuisance. He's on the holocom now and he's acting, well, you'll have to come see for yourselves.
Bishop 6,
Right.
please report to mission operations.
Where is that, in the meeting room or?
Yeah.
Where?
Here he is now. You see?
Okay.
I'm not trying to play
He's
any
like a
games
computer
here.
character
I'm
avatar.
only trying to prevent this from
He looks a
turning
bit like
ugly.
the Christmas man, you know, Santa Claus.
This is very good. And how is Bishop 6? You are feeling strong, I hope. Ready for your first day?
A little tired and kind of cranky, to be honest. Who is this man speaking to me?
I have
I'm a
no
little
idea.
tired.
Is it a mercenary or?
That's what I can say. I say it too.
Oh, you are funny. I think I'm going to like you.
Enough posturing. Either tell me what you want or get out of our way.
You have no idea what is happening here. Poor little girl. Your king must be blind.
Did we not just go through the song and dance a month ago? And did your daddy not give you a good spanking for it?
My father will not be coming to your rescue this time, Knight.
Come now, Carol. It's Christmas. How about you let us pass and we'll get into this another time? I promise. How does next Tuesday look for you?
Listen very carefully. You will land and surrender your warship immediately. If you do not, I will blow you out of the sky.
You've got to be kidding me. Give me a minute to confer with my people.
Clearly you do not understand. Comply now, or I will take Zenlil from you by force.
A minute, Carol. That is not a request. 1. Will you please inform local authorities of our location and to expect
The
a
audio is
possible
not
plane
good, that you
debut?
don't hear them when
I'm
you.
already on it, sir.
Can you see now why I've called you all here?
Oh, yes. He's probably just blowing smoke. But there's an edge to him I've not seen before. I mean, he's usually hopped up on himself, but never has he outright threatened to kill us.
It's no doubt his attempt at revenge for what Bishop 8 did.
He appears to be rather unintelligent as well. Or is this an illusion?
The subject of his intelligence is one of constant debate around here.
Well, I think he's not only stupid, but also irrational and hot-headed. A nasty combination for someone in his position of power.
It's very deceiving, though. The use of old planes to stay under the radar. His bravado. The love his men have for him. I think it's a very intelligent role he plays to feed his all-encompassing ego and get what he wants.
You give him far too much credit.
Hey, this guy's obviously a total joke.
Take him serious, this guy's obviously a joke. Sorry, a night, I'm psychologist, anything else? Maybe the first.
Maybe say nothing.
Yeah, let's just wait for 30
Now,
seconds saying nothing.
Let's see if I can't deflate his bloated ego a little. Put him back on.
Angelov is no longer transmitting.
Wait a second. Sorry, boss, we got company. Looks like well, it's a bloody boarding carrier. It's only a few hundred meters behind us.
How did it get so close?
I can't explain it. It just came out of nowhere. It's also emitting some kind of scrambler signal. I can't get a look. What the hell is... I've detected 2 new incoming F-35s. One's a few kilometers behind the other. There's a gathering energy source of some kind coming from the lead fighter. He's 7 kilometers off the port side now and he's closing fast.
Do I have a weapon still?
I have
no.
my fists.
5 kilometers. If I could just bypass the carrier signal to regain targeting control.
He or she's just a mouthful. Daddy.
Almost got it. 3 kilometers.
Okay.
Okay, when the stuff finally happens, you're losing your vision.
Habitat 5124 incident. I think this is the same delivery system Stormbird reported.
Wade?
Jill, hold on, boss. We may have ourselves a problem.
Maybe.
Auxiliary fuel reserve online. Secondary turbine engaged.
Where's the second fighter, Wade? Talk to me!
I can't see a bloody thing, boss. Not a bloody thing.
Guys, you may want to... Oh, shite! Get down!
Wow.
Is everyone all right back here?
We've got 2 down and a room riddled with bullet holes. What the hell just happened?
I haven't got an answer, Terran.
Wait, the windows are just displaced?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Just relax, Wade. We need you focused. Now, tell me how badly is she hurt?
Yes, sir. It looks like she's broken her bloody back. We've got major ship-wide failures, our weapons...
Yeah, that's what I meant. Everything's weird, they're not really flying.
They're all out.
Okay.
Okay, Wade. I want our primaries back online, and I'd also like to be able to shoot at the bad guys.
Half an hour for primaries, 15 to 20 minutes for manual weapons.
Just do the best you can, and do it fast.
Let's save. What should this mean? Before... Oh.
After the incident.
Through this door.
Yes. Sorry, 6, but mission ops is locked down during hostile encounters.
Okay.
It's
So I
protocol,
can
you
leave this.
understand?
But I have not been trained for that yet. Whatever I can do to help.
Yeah, do that.
Let's hope it won't be necessary.
Yeah, let's hope so.
All right. Let's hear what he
Would
has
be
to say
better.
for himself.
Now are you prepared to surrender, little girl?
Drop the ridiculous act, for God's sake.
Can you
This
look
is
at her
not like
more
you, Carol.
so we
You
understand
just
her?
shot up 2 of my people with that little stunt. And if you think, even for a second, that you're going to get away with that, you have another thing coming.
The audio.
Yeah, it's because you don't have it over your ear.
How does the cold hand of death feel as it takes its grip around your throat?
I think I can stall
Sounds
him for a
louder.
little bit, but we need a better plan than this. Have you completely lost your mind? If you destroy this vessel, you will only bring the full might of the Consortium down on you.
So,
I'd say it's pretty simple. We stall long enough to fix our guns, and then we flip his arse back to mercenary oblivion.
Kirill's temper will never give us enough
I
time.
have grown to enjoy your company.
the 2 dialogues at the
Let
same
him use the
time.
boarding carrier.
It was once an
Excuse me. Say that again, Kieran.
We let him use the carrier. When he boards, we simply separate the head from the snake.
And when only his men board us instead?
Kieran has a point.
You claim to be a
If
politically
we pretend
driven
to
mercenary
surrender,
whose worst
Kirill
crime
might
before
just
today
fall for
was
it.
raiding some
And I
cargo
bet my
fights and
life on him
kidnapping a
boarding
low-level
himself.
politician or two.
Egomaniac
You
that he
are
is.
small time, Angela.
Too many
All this
dialogues.
madness today is
Especially
far
as
beyond
he
your threat
talks with him and
Yeah,
thinks that it's
it doesn't matter what
I
he
can
says.
convince him.
Consortium's scum know nothing about the world. With your threat levels
How are you using your DMP and
I
talking
was going to ask the same
simultaneously?
question.
Now is not the time. Remind me later and I'll tell you. Right, so we let him think of one, the rest should
Make a
fall into
mistake.
place.
Like when you got hijacked running, what was it? 5 tons of black market ex-gon materials from Lebanon to Baghdad? Those murderous Syrian and Iraqi mercenary groups chasing you, they sure didn't like you being in their airspace, did they? Hey now, that sort of sounds familiar, doesn't it?
I will only put up with so much disrespect.
Pastor says the menu feels very much like Portal 2. I believe this is source. Actually, don't remember much of
You
Portal
have
2
me in an extremely difficult position
hard.
here.
And so we
menu
come
stuff.
full circle. To the point.
So I just
You will
believe.
inform your Rook 9 that he is to land Zenlil at the coordinates I have already given him. Run along now and do what you are told.
But we don't have enough fuel to reach the coordinates you have given us. Your EMP killed our primaries, and I'm assuming that you will never let a refueling ship anywhere near us. If you'll only listen to me for 2 minutes, I think I have a solution.
Do your crew a favor and stop speaking. Let the men talk. Bishop 6, may I speak to you for a moment? Just a
totally.
little chat before your night forces begin to
Sexist.
shoot you down.
What should I do?
It's okay. Do what he asks and we'll make you the good guy.
Like you're the most unimportant person.
Yeah.
You know
Bishop,
nothing.
Are you quite done speaking through that CMC of yours? I asked you a question.
One.
This is good. A sensible bishop for once.
Angela, let's you and I focus
This is
on...
no negotiation. And did I not just tell you to stop speaking? So, Bishop, all of this excitement on your first day, you must be feeling a
How
little
does he know it's my first day?
Keep him talking, Six.
Hmm.
And don't make him angry.
Today has been pretty rough.
Ah, poor little Bishop. Let's see now. You've been rudely awoken by Rook 25. Your new plane has been malfunctioning all morning. Pawn 1 over there hates you.
What?
What else?
You obviously want to tell me something,
You
so cut
want
to the
me to
chase.
cut to the chase? How about you tell your people about Pawn 7's untimely demise, hmm? It's not very Consortium of you to lie to them, is it?
You son of a bitch!
What did he just say? What did you just say?
So you've not told your pawns? Why don't you have someone take a look inside what was once Bishop 8's cabin? Do not look to her for permission. Look at me.
It's okay, 19.
I can go look myself. It'll only take a minute.
You will not leave this room. You will call another pawn to look, now. And put them on the loudspeaker.
Patricia, come in, please.
Yeah, can't you just say, yeah, I saw
Yeah,
you.
Why are you calling me Patricia?
We have a bit of a situation up here. Please don't ask me any questions. Can you just do me a huge favor and go look inside Bishop 8's old cabin? Get back to me on this line ASAP and
I
don't
bet the
cut
body
me
is
off.
away.
Sure, of course. Give me just a few minutes.
Wade, go ahead and unlock the cabin for her.
It's done.
All right, Carol. Now that you've stirred up even more trouble, let's get to it, shall we? What can we do to make you go away?
Go away. But we were just getting started.
How did you know about Pawn 7?
Yeah.
Cameras, Bishop. Those who hired me have managed to install spy cameras and sound equipment within your vessel.
But
I
why?
can see into every room.
Tell me he's making that up.
He is absolutely lying, boss. It is impossible.
Rook 9 says he found these cameras. Now what?
You are smarter than you look. We both know it would be impossible to install such equipment on that vessel. Yet, instead of simply denying it, you played along.
Bishop more like Twitch.
Interesting tactic, but it does not answer how I know about the dead pawn, does it?
Keep it up, Six. You're doing great.
Pawn 19.
Totally.
Come in.
I'm here. Did you find anything?
There's blood everywhere. His head is... I
Get it out already. He is dead. Pawn 7 is dead. My god, you people are like children.
That is really not necessary.
I will decide what is necessary.
The evil Russian.
Bishop, you impressed me before when you called my bluff. Impress me again and tell me. If not cameras, then how do I really know about Pawn 7?
Because of you.
You planned his death ahead of time. You have spies aboard this vessel, feeding you info. I'm not here to impress you on this plan. 1 or 2.
3.
He's Bulgarian, yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. You planned his death ahead of time.
That's not how Nicolas sounded.
I am
How
flattered
Bulgarian
so
friend.
highly of me, Bishop, but alas, if Pawn 7's death had meaning, I am unaware of what it was.
So you have spies aboard.
Close,
Send it.
very close. Not my spies, and you should focus on who these spies are. Maybe it's Rook 13, the unusual new doctor who came aboard only a month ago. Or Pawn 4, the asinine Norwegian who worked with the dead Pawn. Or maybe Alana. My intelligence tells me that her and Pawn 7 have been less than friendly.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's a bit too long.
And 6.
So while he's speaking, we have to solve the case.
Sure. Can't you track outgoing communications? Why are you telling me all of
Out of
this?
respect for your crew, I enjoy their company. And while I have no choice but to kill you, I choose to let them live. Once you are dead, I hope your people can discover this traitor and move on. Traitors make me sick.
I don't understand this guy.
Yeah.
And you're going to help us to find the spy?
Believe me then.
It's me. Now I'm only doing what I was told to do. I don't know why you lie.
Tell that to your knight here. She believes everything from my mouth is a lie.
Enough! I have reached my limit, Angelov. I won't let you poison my crew any longer with your sputtering nonsense.
I love that he's called Angelov.
You can destroy us, you can board us and try your hand against our bishop, or you can bloody well listen to what I have to say. What's it going to be?
I was hoping I could make you this angry. Something about English women with authority in their
This guy
voice.
annoys even me.
It makes me tingle all over.
Make your decision!
I am in a good mood. The bishop here has certainly amused me.
I wonder
enough.
how much of my
Hear your
decisions
Behavior
changed
evacuate on
the
our
outcome.
We'll happily leave the area and hand Zenlil over to you. What do you say?
Under one condition. The bishop must stay on board and surrender to me. We have much to discuss, he and I.
Are you serious? I am not about to hand you my bishop on a bloody platter.
I could just tell my men to open fire on you right now. What do you say, Bishop? Will you surrender peacefully to me?
I can't promise you anything. You don't know the meaning of being truthful.
Yes, that is absolutely right. I don't. And if you don't surrender to me without incident, you all die. You think about that, Bishop, when you decide to deceive me.
Okay.
So it seems, little knight, that we have ourselves a deal. I will give you 5 minutes to do as I say and evacuate all but the bishop. 5 minutes, and I want you off that ship.
Wade, will you please prepare mission pod 1? Set it for autopilot towards island, and we'll pick it up when we're done here.
No problem, boss. Already standing by.
Go ahead and load it with enough junk from the cargo containment unit to simulate our combined weight.
Okay.
That's a nice touch, sir. Very nice.
Very nice. Why do we have to weigh it down? Can't I just scan the mission pod for life signs?
Yeah, totally.
I think that's Star Trek talk.
Scan for life signs. Okay, Captain Picard. Do you want us to go to warp speed while we're at it?
What I think she means, 6, is that such technology does not exist.
Come on, like warmth cameras or something like that.
Tell me lockdown systems are up and running?
They are.
Good. Let's get everyone in here then. Alana, show the bishop what we've got for him.
Yes, sir. We do have ourselves an emergency weapons locker.
Thank you, Obtain gear from the emergency weapons locker.
In there, you'll find a couple weapons to choose from.
You better hurry this up. They're positioning that carrier just behind our tail.
Damn, he's impatient. Okay, launch mission pod 1 now.
Mission pod 1 is away, and it looks like 2 of them are following it. That's sound, ladies and gentlemen.
I want it
Sound
on.
of a boarding carrier tearing a hole through our hull.
Yeah,
It's
relax.
showtime. Just remember, Six.
Why can't I
Disarm
take
and
off?
surrender to his men. When Kirill comes aboard to gloat, that is when you arm up and take him out.
Uh-huh. Safe.
The thing is, I know that you can play the game with like avoiding most or any
Okay,
fighting.
interesting. Yeah. So when he comes, you will just go, oh no, please shoot. Don't shoot me.
So I wonder if I could have said anything else and we wouldn't have the situation now. Where do we have to go? Take the stairs up to the lounge, head to the hangar bay and surrender to the mercenaries. I can't do
Disarm
that.
yourself immediately.
Do what he says. Holster your...
That is better. Now do not move. Sir, we have the bishop and he appears to be surrendering.
Excellent. Hold your position.
You can't just take out your weapon, right? Or can you?
I can.
Okay.
I can shoot him.
Looks like all of them are heading your way.
All of them are heading my way.
Okay. Brain death, a neural host.
Okay. Quantum stream alignment, re-establishment. So this was not how it happened.
I guess.
I hope I can load.
Why couldn't you? I mean, it did start like that as well.
I think that's where I loaded.
There he is. Surround him, but hold your fire. Kirill wants him alive. Sir, we have the bishop and he appears to be surrendering.
Excellent. Hold your position. I'm on my way. If he so much as sneezes in your direction, you know what to do.
Yes, sir.
Hand him a handkerchief.
Do you smell that? Oh god, what is that?
Don't do it, Bishop. Don't push me. You heard what Angelov said, and I'm not afraid of you.
Well, I'm not sneezing. About Angelov, what is he like?
Kirill Angelov is a great leader capable of returning Bulgaria to its former glory. His
Yes,
father
that's
may
right.
have fallen for Consortium charms like the rest of the world. All of you puny ants falling into place for the New World Order. I have served under Angelov's guidance since the resource wars, and you would be smart not to anger him. He is far more intelligent than he appears.
He looks stupid. Do you want to say he looks stupid? It's incredible how brainwashed you are. Say nothing.
Nothing left to say. Smart thinking.
I am on board. Bring the bishop to me immediately.
Yes, sir! We are coming!
I'm curious how they explain why he wants you. If he knows that you are like have a neural link, or if they just want to charm the player.
I don't know.
Well now, there he is. Isn't this wonderful?
We should not waste any more time, Kirill. Let us finish this before it's too late.
He looks so
In
cute.
due time, my little underling.
Well, brainwash me.
We have
You
plenty
can
of
brainwash
time.
me, huh?
Now
No
that we
time.
are, well, mostly alone, I wanted to speak with you, man to man. This whole ordeal has made me very curious about you.
Okay, so Titanfall is made with Source.
Maybe we can come to an agreement without bloodshed. I'm not who you think I am. Give me a reason not to end this with your life. So,
1 or 2.
Go on. Who are you then?
Just take out your damn rifle and end this now.
Wait! Try and lead him into the brig. I have an idea.
I'm an explorer from a parallel Earth.
Yeah, come on, do it.
Oh, I understand. You do not wish to take me seriously. You think you can make a joke of me in
Sure.
front of my men? So be it. Kill the bastard. Get it out, Bishop. You'll never be alive.
Release the Atmo shielding and let them return to the boarding carrier. We've got what we wanted. And now I'll have to explain to President Angelov why we decided it was necessary to kill his son. That should be fun. Nice work. You only killed a small number of them.
You did
Yeah,
good.
nice work.
The Wade's still gonna need your help.
I need you to come back to mission operations. Right away.
Go to mission operations. I can do that. Did I kill anyone more?
I mean, there were more before that.
Yeah, they fled. That's what they
Totally.
said. Oh, it's global operations. I know my way around here.
All right, people. I think we've only got a minute or two before our friends out there start playing not so nice.
And our weapons?
We're good to go on this end, boss. Let's see what the Bishop can do.
Before he heads for the guns, I've got an idea. Can you patch me into the F-35s?
No problem. You're on.
Pilots of threatening homeless mercenaries. I am Knight 15, commanding officer of the Consortium vessel Zenlil. Your leader has just thrown his life away in an attempt to take control of this vessel. Please, I beg you to disengage immediately so that further loss of life can be prevented. Refusal to comply will result in a fight you cannot possibly hope to win.
You could have hit him with the non-lethal gun.
Nice speech, but
I tried
maybe
that.
that wasn't such a good idea. Listen to this.
Didn't really work.
We will see Angelov again in the next life. They will pay for this, and they will pay for it dearly.
They're all beginning attack patterns. None of them are running away. This is about to get real ugly.
Wow. Honor among thieves, I guess. Who knew?
Bishop, I need your other guns right away.
You can access the manual weapons system through the command interface inside mission operations.
Okay, it was up here, right? Maybe I'm wrong.
What are you searching?
Mission operations.
No, wasn't that
I
the...
can't do this on my own.
6, get your butt.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Zen's manual weapons control interface. Now let's get this thing done. Quick crash
I love
course
the
before I
clown.
let you at it. Your left control can lock and release non-lethal EMP tip missiles. Aim the cursor, then press and hold to lock onto a target. Once a lock's been made, the missile will fire on its own and harmlessly swat your target from the sky. Your right control is Zen's point defense laser. It's most useful for destroying incoming missiles. But that bad boy can also obliterate fighters in an instant, killing the pilot. So try not to take it there unless absolutely necessary, yeah?
Yeah, the other.
Okay. Strange mode.
Yeah. Though it's interesting that it's in 3D and you have to change
navigate.
perspective.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, totally.
Wow.
What are the blue ones though?
I think those are the attackers.
So you shoot everything.
Sure. It's not just Moorhuhn.
There on the top right. Incoming plane. No.
Very engaging. Ah, fuck.
I mean, I love the visualization. Normalerweise they put you in a cockpit and let you like really do the Moorhuhn thing. Do other people except Germans know Mohun? Like the little shooter with the chicken?
I think there are other names for it.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, ease up on the killing.
Swamp chicken. How long is this going?
I don't know, it's too long already. Maybe I have to get killed. I think the laser is much more effective than everything. Ah!
Non-lethal means Bishop, please.
So it's like you have to get killed, so you go back and not kill Kirill.
Maybe I can kill everybody. I mean, it are less. There are less.
Hey, ease up on the killing.
One detected. Is it me? Ah. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Hmm. It's good that the newbie did it.
Yeah, totally. Your experience is saved automatically on a regular basis. Do not. No,
You
no,
definitely
sorry. I
killed more of
misinterpreted
them
that.
than I would have.
You can
but
do your own, but I thought also do
considering
more
the stuff
English
you were
ones.
in, it's just good to still be alive.
Bloody hell, B. Not even Bishop A could have done that without taking
Bishop?
a single hit.
Nice work,
And our
Angela.
newbie bishop here managed to do it on his first day.
What? I didn't take a hit.
Now that everyone knows, I want you to start an internal investigation into the murder.
Finally the murder.
Yeah.
And
Just ask around.
I'm not sure I
but
want to
don't
play
push too
further.
hard.
Yeah.
I'll be in global ops with my head in my own work.
Okay, now I can do
I mean, you already
investigation.
murdered someone. So.
Yeah. Investigating who is the traitor. Yeah, but I would stop now.
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunately.
Now that it gets exciting. Though now I really want to know how this plays out, you know?
Yeah, me too.
Also, like,
But
an alternate solution, like, if you would have let him live,
Yeah,
what that
yeah.
would change. I mean, in the end, or how you would question the crew without them being... I mean, they wanted to stay in the ship, right?
Yeah.
But still.
I must say, I think that is exactly the spot where I stopped the last time when I played it.
Because now it gets overwhelming, because you can do everything. Ask
No,
everyone.
I don't remember exactly why. Maybe because I didn't get the story so really.
I feel it's kind of hard because everyone really looks the same. They have the same names. Like, I can't remember the guy from the cockpit. And what was his name? I mean, maybe he got the same humor, so he has his mommy humor, so you recognize him again. But, or like the blonde woman and her robot brother.
Yeah.
So maybe those and the knight. But the others, it's really hard to... Or maybe, okay, there's the doctor and his assistant, or what she was, or the other doctor.
I actually would like to get back to some of the things I've done before and do them differently.
Yeah, like I
talk
said,
differently. But
it's too
some
long.
parts are too long.
Yeah, like the talk with the pirate was too long, I feel.
Yeah.
Or
it's an interesting game in its own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I will play it further.
Yeah, also how the future, or no, the past you thing plays out. Also with the AK, with the weapons, that they will shoot with AK-47s and stuff like this.
What was the David Bowie game? What was the name?
I don't know.
Neocron,
yeah, I think.
Does
it have the same story? I don't know. I can't remember.
Is it Neocron? No. Yes. No.
I think it is.
No, that's an MMO.
Ah, okay.
It wasn't Neocron.
Make the David Bowie game soundtrack, and I think you'll find it.
Bowie computer game.
Computer game.
Nomad
Soul. Yeah, right.
Nomad Soul. Yeah, that also began with, oh, you're
I think when you
you're
just search on
getting
YouTube,
into a real human's.
when you just search on YouTube for Nomad
Yeah,
Soul
sure,
intro, I think
sure.
you will get it.
Make a transition.
I also love that. It's amazing. I use that for like I have on our local radio. I have a little soundtrack show like once a month, and there I used it as well, the intro because it's so good. I think you have to skip it.
I played it for a while, but I never got very far. Like, controls are horrible. You can do stuff with, I don't know. The controls are bad.
Yeah.
It was a hassle to just walk around in your
What a movie you just see.
in your apartment and take stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the intro.
So this guy was attacked.
I think in German it's even better.
And that's me then.
And very little time. My name is Kale. I come from a universe parallel to yours. My world needs your help. You're the only one who can save us.
I mean, that's so David Bowie. What you made.
Through your computer, you can enter our world.
I love like his little 80s.
You must transfer your soul into my body. Do you accept? Press
any key to say yes.
But hurry, there isn't much time. I knew I could count on you.
You can't do anything. You could just say yes by pressing any button.
Can I say no somehow?
Okay, you're my body now. Control me.
You've done it. Now your soul occupies my body. This is the last time that we'll be able to speak together.
Okay. Great stuff.
Yeah. There are also some interesting David Bowie interviews, at least one panel where he talks about making music for a game, and it's super interesting because you feel so much David Cage. Yeah, it feels like a David Cage writing.
Yeah.
It just that written and directed by David Cage.
I mean, I would love to see this as a remade, because the story sounded interesting when you get away from this soul transfer stuff. But I don't remember much.
Yeah.
Someday we will stream that one too.
I need to listen to the soundtrack.
Yeah,
I just listened to the David Bowie panels, but I could realize he didn't really play the game. They just talked to him about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's great, amazing, wow, future of technology, whoa," and stuff.
Is this like Keanu Reeves talking about Cyberpunk?
Yeah. Very much like that.
David Cage is making a James Bond game now, right? I
No,
don't know.
wasn't it Star Wars? I thought he was working on Star Wars game.
I don't know.
That's what I last heard. Or maybe he's also doing.
We will find out.
Yeah, I never really played a game. By him. I only watched Let's Plays, like from the killer that is folding the origami killer.
Yeah.
Rain. Make it stop to rain. Rain game.
Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain, right.
Naked
I
Rain.
remember singing there was like a karaoke. It's like karaoke but with game
soundtracks.
Game soundtracks, and they also changed the lyrics to gamey stuff. And we were singing what's the name? Purple Rain? Purple Rain. Purple Rain, and there's like, of course, like heavy rain, heavy rain. I can't remember the lyrics, but it was so fun because it was making all the quick time event shit, and if you do nothing, he just stumbles, and the story is weird, and that was really good. What does it say? Oh, right. I confused the studios. Hitman devs are making a Bond game.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that fits very much. There's a hilarious Heavy Rain speedrun recently. I watched where they just hit the wrong button every time, and what happens there? That's amazing. And I think, I mean, because of that, it would be fun to watch it again, to play it, to really play it, just for fun. But it's so long, and yeah, I couldn't even watch the whole Let's Play because it's just going on, and I don't know. I watched one, like the one with that he did after that, with the girl that has powers beyond two souls. It's like with
I don't follow his games.
yeah, and it's
So I probably heard of it.
like that. Yeah, it's with oh, I can't remember the actor's name.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Ellen
then she
Page?
was Ellen Page. Right. It was Ellen Page and the other actor, who's just quickly playing her father, like with the who's playing like a vampire.
It's not Alan Page anymore, though.
Yeah. What's the new name?
Not Elton.
I can't remember. But at this time it was Willem Dafoe. Thank you. It's completely. It was so strange. Like vampire, like, this cheats, but you got it. But I think you also played it, right? I might remember you talking about it, about Beyond Two Souls. Anyway, I think they had some nice ideas, but they are switching like.
Elliot, thanks.
Elliot, yeah.
Yeah, I always forgot the name.
And they are switching like settings so many times. They're not really using them, and it's so like, oh, we could bring in a farm, okay, and now she's in the city, and now she could be like, they are just throwing in some random settings, and it's not making sense. I really skipped the game, watching the game as a let's play, because it's so boring and unfocused, and I don't know what other people thought that played the game completely, but yeah. What did Castle said? He played it with parts in the background, basically lost of X happening sometimes for an hour videos. Okay, it really improved the experience. Yeah, I didn't finish it, but enjoyed for the cageness. Yeah, I think you had once in university, like the game with the killer, and where you have to clean stuff. You had to talk about the game, did you? Yeah, I know why those questions are the best. Like, it was also a cage game.
I know what you mean, the Indigo Prophecy, or in German it was something else.
Yeah. Didn't you have to talk about it? But you didn't want to, and so you just chose Thief and
Morrowind,
yeah.
Yeah, that was his right, Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
That was his proposition, because this was a course about actually film analysis.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to have one computer game, and he chose Fahrenheit.
Yeah, film people love it.
I said, I want to make the computer game talk, but I don't want to talk about Fahrenheit. I want to talk about actually games.
Good games.
So I switched back and forth Thief and Morrowind all the time to compare them and
to get everyone confused.
Maybe, but I just talked about how these game what makes a game a game.
Yeah.
I thought it was a okay talk.
I mean, I remember that, sure.
So
I think after that I wanted to play Morrowind, and Lena also had my roommate back then. She had both games and she gave them to me, and I played them.
I could have given them to you too.
No, I didn't.
Oh, right, I wouldn't. I'm not a filthy pirate.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
We had many of those discussions about pirating and not pirating stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I wanna call this.
So next week we do a caged game, right?
We can just watch a let's play on stream
and comment that.
No.
Yeah. Who was that? Somebody thought I would play. A friend, the friend of Teresa, thought that I would not play the games myself. I think last time I played Ghost of Tsushima, like the add-on, and maybe because I had the controller like below me and I was just sitting like no. And he thought I would just watch YouTube videos and comment on them. I really need to show the controller next time.
You're not some fake geek girl.
Yeah. All right. So, what are you doing?
I just want to know how to mod our chat.
Yeah, do we have
Anyway.
to do that now?
No, you can just ignore me.
Okay, cool. Then I say goodbye and just shut the computer down.
You can't do that.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for watching us two idiots. And
I hope Patrick watched too, because he said he would.
yeah, the next day we are going. He's our intern. Next week we are going to question him about this episode if you got all the facts right. Okay.
That's a task. Okay, thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching and commenting so much stuff. That was really fun. All right, guys, have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.